screen. Oh. And live to the world. Good afternoon, everybody. I don't know what the heck is going on with my camera. Let's switch this. We'll just bring it down here today. That camera is the wrong way. What the heck happened to all my settings? Afternoon, guys. Give me a second here. Source. Looks like all my freaking camera settings have gone wacky on me. Oh, that's a little better now. Let's see if we can get this camera to stop being all weird. Alright, sorry guys for the little bit of late start and all this technical crap I didn't have time to fix and all that, but here we go. We're back. We're here. Well, we got a clean slate here. So what the heck are we going to work on? Copperhead is sitting in California right now. The frame is being worked on. I'm not going to do a full hour live stream, but I am going to pop on for a little while. And I don't know. We'll figure out something to do. So this, I guess, will kind of be a Q&A and talk and crap like that. Great inside the air conditioning. So, over the weekend, wherever I did with them, I have no idea. There we go. Got a little bit of Melcol. So, Dennis Speed Shop, give him a nice little shout out. Sent me some stickers and a little shop card. And of course, we got Styrene Therapy. Sent me some nice stickers for the backboard, so you guys are up on the board. They're hiding over here on this side. So good shout out to them. Make sure you guys go check them out. They were kind enough to send those. So, questions. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to see me work on? This is going to be kind of a short, probably only a half-hour live stream, so let's make it as entertaining as we can. Ron, that's your cue to make fun of people. You guys got problems with your project that you might need help on, crap like that, so ask away. I don't know what I'm gonna play with yet. Oh, excuse me. I wouldn't do that. Let's see here. Into the box of goodies. Into that box, bag of goodies. My shop carts. Let's move this thing out of my way. Stay there. Shop cards on my end. They are being worked on. Talked about what they're going to be and stuff, and they're actually being worked on. I haven't seen any kind of photos or anything yet, but they are in the works. When I have more information, then we can go that route when I actually get shop carts available. So let's see. As for Copperhead, I got kind of a little sneak preview of what he's been working on and doing. So it's coming along. Had a couple of questions. So we've been emailing back and forth and getting everything figured out. So that's what's going on with Copperhead right now. Let's see here. Alright, so questions, anything you guys want to ask? I'm an open book and willing to help you guys out as much as I can. Full throttle, glad you made it in. My light seems extra far away today. That's because it is. Alright, let's bring you back up here. A minute and 10 seconds. Welcome, John. That's right. I needed my Bondo that I can't find. Yes, he's just going to do one frame, and it's my frame. Since it's kind of a custom frame, it's not really beneficial to him to do multiple copies of that frame. And once I have that frame in hand, in front of me, I will reveal who's doing it and how to get in contact with this person. But for now, it's kind of hush-hush. I'm pretty sure none of you guys that watch my live stream know who it is, unless you attended the last GSL. Grant knows. You're talking about that guy from GSL. Grant, I'm talking about the guy at the very end of all the tables on the other side of display that had all those go-kart parts. He is the one that is building the frame for Copperhead, or printing the frame for Copperhead. So Grant knows who I'm talking about. Really nice guy. But Grant, if you don't know, he's got a very, very, very nice printer, but he can't do big parts. I think I'm pushing the limit of what he can do with his printer. I know talking to him, he was originally more thinking he'd be doing wheels and tires than other parts. So I think he said his plate is 125 millimeters by 128 millimeters. So it's not that big of a plate. So keep that in mind. But his stuff is phenomenal. Grant, did you see what he's been doing for me? He sent me probably last night or this morning an email about some questions on the frame and sent me a little drawing. Did you see that in the video so far? I don't know when you tuned in. Let's see if we can pull it back up. So that's what I'm talking about. So he's been working on it. I told him I'm not in a super hurry rush, but I'd like it done extremely nice, so I'm pretty excited. Any chance that I get an email from him, I'm like a little schoolgirl and get all giggly. So for you guys just tuning in, I am working on shop cards right now. It will be starting to see more people. It will probably be a month before I actually have a full rendering of my shop card. If you guys don't know, I don't know where those pictures are. I thought they were there with my shop card stash, but they're not. I showed you guys a long time ago, and I don't know where they are right now. I got everything scattered throughout my whole entire room. It's crazy. But they are going to be a kind of 3D drawing. Need to get back playing with mine. Munchkin's got a 3D printer. Very nice. And what I've taken is the Volkswagen Bug that I did in my World War II Jeep. Put them on like a 45-degree angle of each other. And then the logo will be between the two cars. So it's going to be really cool. It just takes him a while to actually render those up and get them computer generated. I don't know where those... I bought some drawings from them. They used to be hanging on my wall. But I'm going to be doing my shop cards in a limited series, so I'm only printing so many. Once that's getting all fancy with mine, yes. Once that limited amount is done, I will start working on the next one. Once that one is done, so they're going to be a limited time, so I'll make sure I announce it to everybody. The first however many I decide to print will get them. After that, I won't have any more, and then I'll start doing the next ones. And they are going to be all done by the 3D rendering guy. So I'm going to do it kind of like baseball cards. So they'll be collectors, even though I'll never be that famous to make them worth anything, but I think it's kind of a cool idea. Like Taylor's? I haven't seen Taylor's. You better autograph the back of mine. There is yeah, I haven't seen any rendering. I haven't heard anything for a couple of days with him, but I think last time I talked to him was Friday night. I was emailing him a bunch of stuff. Better have an autograph. Yeah, I better autograph every single one of them. Since I still have time, these are, you guys probably have these, are the current version of my stickers. They're kind of flat. They're not shiny, anything like that. And I am going to do a new sticker. Maybe I'll do a high gloss one or something that will go with the shop cards. So, let's see. Okay. One guy from OZ. Baseball cards, that's cool. Saturday night special. Yes, he is. See any mold lines here? We'll clean those up a little. So that's kind of what's going on with that stuff. What's going on with Copperhead? So we'll work on the Catalina, but I've got to get a bunch of things finished first. I've got to get my new spray booth actually up and running. Catalina is basically ready for paint, but I do not have a booth at this moment. I did pick up the new final color for the Catalina. I don't know where I put it, somewhere around here. It is a baby blue, what I decided to go on. Then I'm going to attempt a Grant faded paint job. With his assistance, he has helped me out quite a bit on how to do that. Going to try some other techniques with what's in my magic jar of goodness. It's going to be upside down, but here. And you can deal with me. That's my new paint booth. It's upside down, yes. You can deal with the upside downness. It's just sitting there. It's horrible. And I'm $20 for a piece of plywood and another like $20 for a piece of pegboard to make that booth. So the dimensions on that are 34 inches wide, 22 inches tall, and it's 18 inches deep. I'm running for exhaust on that is a 6-inch exhaust, and I'm using a old furnace motor from when I replaced the furnace in my place. It's not my design. I'm copying a guy on Instagram that his name eludes me. So I'm upgrading from a 4-inch fan to a 6-inch fan or exhaust on it. And I'll do a better video on that when it's actually up and running. Let's see. I'm really happy with it. I made it big enough. The spray area is big enough that I can still fit my semi-trailer that I want to build in there and still paint it just fine. So that was my dimensions for the actual spray area. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll know who built it because I tagged him when I started building it. But it's a paint booth on the cheap, and that's really what I wanted. I've gone through, that's number 4 for scratch built designs. The fans in my old booth I really loved, but I wanted something a little bit more powerful. With the blower motor that came out of my furnace, it has a 3-stage motor, so I've got 3 different variables that I can actually, 3 different speeds I should say. So that will be nice. So if I'm airbrushing or rattle can or whatever, I'll have adjustment for it. So I'm pretty excited for the new booth. It will all go along with my custom desk. I had to build the new booth first so I could get the dimensions on how I want my desk laid out and everything based around that. This is still going to stay in the new booth or in the new desk, but it's going to be recessed in, and I can get my LEDs back into it because I really miss my LEDs. Yeah, what else is in the box of goodies that I need to get ready? Everything. We'll work on this. So I still got a little bit more time before I've got to hop off and go do some stuff. John, how much did your new booth cost you? Yeah, I really love my LEDs. It's just, I didn't like the frame it was in, and then decided to go a different route with moving my desk around, so they kind of got pushed out. But they're coming back. Miss making videos on it with the LEDs, and hopefully I'll get back to actually making regular videos. Still got the list that we talked about, but as you saw when I flipped the camera over there, it's a total disaster, and that's the way the rest of my room is right now. John, you still watching, or you run away from your screen? Guess John ran away. That's a little creepy. He must have left, yep. Well, I'm just curious because I know those booths are not cheap by any means. And I don't know what the dimensions are on something like what John bought. Must have went to go get a beer. And I know they're not, you know, that was the whole concept of why I built that booth and why I talked to the guy that it's his design. Is I noticed it's a booth that can be upgraded in your lighting, in your fans, in your exhaust size. You can start with something start with basics. Get the box built, get you, you know, a cheap fan, run a 4-inch exhaust on it, you know, and then when you have a little bit of money to invest in it, invest in some new lighting. Once you're not happy with that lighting, invest into something a little brighter, you know, a little bit more natural light kind of look. Everything like that, you know, it's all upgradable. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, you know. I think the 4x8 sheet of plywood was 18 bucks, 19 bucks with tax, and then the piece of pegboard that was, I think, like 2x4 or something, it was like 16 bucks for it. And you know, lighting's pretty inexpensive, and plus with the pegboard you're only using a piece about this size, so you just cut it off and then you have a huge piece of pegboard that I'm going to mount up on the wall and use that. So kind of win-win. I like Grant's shop cards. Where is it? Grant's shop cards are pretty cool. I thought those drawings were up there, but I guess not. Let's look right there. Oh, they're not there. I don't know where I moved them to. But guys, I told you it was going to be an early live stream. This camera phone pic. The logo to the stuff. Yep. Grant Shop Cards is a GSL winner. My shop cards will have a GSL winner. The World War II Jeep took a win at GSL, the last one. Not this one that was just here, but the one before that. Not as good as Grant's win, but you know. World War II Jeep only took 4th. So. But guys, I'm sorry, a little early stream today. Not a very long one. Hope you guys enjoyed. But until next time, guys, it's Dragon Speed Shop. I'm out of here. Go enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a wonderful week.